Alright YouTubers, today I'm working on this 2015 F-150 Ford pickup. Customer brought it to me. He said, yeah, I actually went over there and helped him with the rear brakes, but that's a different story. I'll kind of explain a little bit on that. He did a brake job on this truck on the front and back, and he had help with the back, and then he did the front ones, but now this side's locking. Can't even turn it. It barely wants to turn. See, barely. I think I know what the problem is. This one turns pretty. These models, these brakes came out where you have to put the brakes a certain way. If you don't do that, they will rub on the rim, or they will cause, you know, clunking and making all kinds of racket. Anyway, let me jump to the back real quick, and this will be another video. I got a video on my BMW. It's the same thing. They've got the electronic brake, parking brake, and you either have to bring the piston in with the scanner, or you can open them up, and you can look at my video on my BMW, and you can do it manually like that by turning that electronic motor, and then you push them in. I think they have a code for these, or you push the gas down, then you hold that brake button at the same time, this parking brake one, and for 10 seconds, something like that. I don't know, I haven't seen it, but I've always done it manually. Or you can even hook them up with a wire, and you know, I'll have to show you a video on that, but if you look at my video on the BMW, it'll show you how I did it manually. So anyway, let's get busy on these front brakes. Okay, I got the bottom caliper bolt off. Take the top one off. Okay. And either use mechanic wire or set them on something, so don't let them hang by that brake line. It'll stress it out. Let's see. Yeah, he definitely did it wrong. See, the pads, one of them has a hump here, like a camel hump, 2 humps, and that one goes inside, and these go on the outside, and I'll show you when I take off the other side. He put both of the camel humps on the other side of it. Let me take a screwdriver and carefully pop these bad boys out, because you guys are not supposed to be in here, all right? You guys are in the wrong place. I don't want to damage the ceramics, so I'm being very careful. Okay, there's a clip that fell out. You just put, it's one of these clips, you just slap it back in there. Let's go to the other side. Well, YouTubers, it's confirmed. See, these are the humps I'm talking about. This one goes in the inside, and the smooth one goes on the outside. And he put both of them on this side. I mean, it's a common mistake. It's not the first time I've seen it. Just giving you a heads up on it, man, because it will be a pain in the butt. I mean, it actually rubs on the rims in some cases, but this one, it's just tightened up. That's weird. And whenever I compress the pistons in on the caliper, I open this. It makes it a lot easier. You don't have that pressure in there. And just get one of these. And if it starts to overflow, suck it out with that one and chunk it, discard it. Anyway, let's put them back the way they're supposed to go and see what happens. Alright, YouTubers, here's the difference. Those two are the ones with the hump. I'll call it a camel hump, and this one's real smooth, okay? The real smooth one needs to go on the outside, just like that. And then the one with the hump goes in the inside. Okay, I put the camera down so I can see or feel what I'm doing back here. Let me get my head in the way real quick. there. That's the way it's supposed to look. And like I said, it happens, you know. I ain't making fun of no one. I mean, some people really mess it up, and it's kind of funny, but hey, I don't laugh at nobody. If you try, you at least you tried. I've never seen it, but I heard of it, and my brother has seen it at his shop. They put him in like this with the pad that's supposed to hit the rotor out, and they're hitting this on the middle. I mean, I've never seen it. He told me a customer went to his shop, and that's the way he had him. All right, there we go. Let me finish this up. All right, YouTubers, we look good on the fluid. It's about right here. He might have overfilled it, but I took some out, so we're good. And now, we've got them on the right. This one spins. This one spins. Now let's see what happens when we push the brake. Anytime y'all do a brake job, guys, remember, pump your brakes before you get in there and drive away. You need to get pressure back into the system. So see, they went all the way down there. They're getting fluid in the lines, because when you press those calipers in, all the fluid leaves the line. So now we got fluid. We got a nice pedal now. Okay, we're outside again. Let's see if this one turns. Yep. Let's see if this one turns. This was the one that was harder. Yep, it's turning. Let me move my car, button everything up, take it for a drive. And remember, guys, the back brakes, I don't have time right now. It's getting dark, and I gotta work tomorrow. But he brought it to me because, you know, they need the vehicle. But the back brakes, it has electronic emergency brakes. If you need to see how to do them manually, how to compress the piston in, look at my video on the BMW. I can't show you on this right now because I'm in a hurry, and maybe if I get it later on, I'll ask him if he lets me do a video on it. But same principle. But the only thing I noticed about this on my Beamer, I can't remember, when I turned that electronic motor, it's got a little fitting in there for like a T30. I think the piston went in by itself. On this one, I had to use that special tool that hooks up to those pistons and turn it and push it in at the same time. That's the only difference I noticed on this. And on the Beamer, I didn't think I did either. I just pressed it in after I turned that little, you know, screw on the back, or not screw, but that little, well, you just look at the video. Anyway, let's try it. Let's test drive this baby. Man, I'm not a Ford guy, but I'm impressed with this truck. It takes off, guys. He told me it has a turbo. The engine needs to be clean, but man, I turned that corner and I gunned it because there were some cars coming. Damn thing peeled out. Damn. Feels like when I'm in my Beamer when I get on it. Man, I was impressed. It's got power. It's got speed. Wow. All right, I'm fixing to jack it up and see if that wheel's not locking. I didn't feel no resistance, nothing. No smoke was coming out of that wheel. He told me he was smoking a lot where the brakes was constantly on. So let's see what happens. Okay, I got it jacked up. Let's see if it's not locking. Please don't be locking. Awesome. Another great job done. Whew. So remember, guys, those brake pads have a certain way they go. The camel hump in the back, the smooth one, just the smooth back goes in the front, on the outside, I mean. All right, again, guys, I really appreciate ya. Thanks for watching, and good luck.